I think you can love your kid too much, and I think that's the problem, is you're overly encouraged, and they're like,
right.
You're funny. And it's like, no, you're not. Find something else to do.
Well, let me ask you, as far as the women,
As mean as that is.
exactly. But as far as the women, I think we're finally coming into a time where edgy, like raunchy women are accepted, whereas when I was your age, oh my God.
Tell us
it
about
was
the
rougher.
50s.
It was 1850s. You know, it wasn't accepted as it wasn't as commonplace.
I think it's a lot better now. That's a big thing, though, with people. They're always like, well, women aren't as funny, or there's just not as many women in comedy. That's all it is.
You know, it's so funny because when I produced
Right.
my show, I had more women, and I was always pulling more of the women in because it's a gay show and we love the women. So it's
Right.
I don't get it. And it's always like when there's people, and I don't mean this dismissively, but I mean, when I hear about the women having these issues, I'm almost like, really? Because I guess it's just not my world and how I'm actually even more scared to do a gay show because I know we love the women. So when I want to go out there and be in front of the gay guys, I'm like, I'm not a woman, so I've already got a strike against me. So it's almost like I go through an opposite reaction. But I understand that everyone says the same thing. So I get women are going through that, but it's just the world I have and how I produce a show is when I was doing it.
Yeah.
Was like, well, I like the women,
Well, I feel like too, I think women initially thought like are trying to compete with men, so you're trying to be as raunchy or as like dark, dirty, kind of like with them on stage, where you don't have to be anymore. I don't think.
Exactly.
You just find a relatable topic. It can go any which way.
Right. Well, just being you.
Yeah.
Because I find I play poker. I hang out with a lot of guys, and I tend to be a guy's girl. Right. So I've always had this sense of humor. I didn't try to compete with guys
Right.
or try to be outrageous. It's just who I am. And I know there are those women out there that do that, and maybe part of it is it's almost like that, like they're vomiting freedom, like, oh, I finally get to like do what the men have been doing forever, and they have to find their own balance or happy medium. Whereas for me, I've always been like this.
Yeah.